Gretchen Reynolds is an expert on exercise here now to discuss her book, The First 20 Minutes, How We Can Exercise Better, Train Smarter, and Live Longer. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
So you're saying in 20 minutes we can get it all done. How is this possible?
Well, the science is actually very clear that most of the benefits of working out or even of being active occur in the first 20 minutes of getting up and moving. Just in that really brief period of time, you will start reducing your risk of heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer, dementia,
Right.
just by moving. You don't have to be running. You don't have to be doing something really strenuous. You just need to be up and moving.
You write a phys ed column for the New York Times, also this book. So what other types of exercise do we need to be doing in this fast-paced world where we seem to not have time to take care of ourselves?
Basically, most of us need to be doing both endurance style exercise, meaning where you get your heart rate up, and some type of resistance training, weight training. And that can be really easy. It can be yoga. Yoga is very good weight training. It can be doing push-ups. It can be doing squats. You don't have to belong to a gym. You don't have to get really expensive equipment. If you're stuck in an office all day, take 2 minutes and do 5 push-ups. That actually is a really good start to making yourself stronger, more able to do all the things you want to do in your life, and it's really fast and easy.
You are clearly very fit. What do you do? What's your secret?
I actually used to do a lot more than I do now. That's one of the things I learned in working on my book is you don't have to do a lot. I used to run marathons.
Wow.
And I don't have time. I have a family. I have a job. I really don't have time to do that. And I used to worry that if I wasn't running for an hour, it didn't count. Well, it does. It counts enormously for your health and for your fitness.
Yeah, so what are the consequences of not moving?
The consequences are very dire, actually, and they do begin to happen pretty quickly. If you are really sedentary for a couple of days, you will start to increase your risk of all of these chronic diseases, and you will start to increase your risk of getting fat. That's it, gaining weight, obesity. Sitting does increase the amount of fat that's circulating in your bloodstream. That fat has to go somewhere.
So why is that?
You start to produce less of an enzyme that breaks up that fat. And that happens very quickly, within 48 hours of being mostly sedentary. That fat will go to your heart, your liver, your muscles, your backside.
Now, you don't need to join a gym or buy this equipment, but how do you know if you're doing enough?
You're honest with yourself. If you get up off the couch, if you get up off your chair and move at least, say, 10 minutes twice a day, 3 times a day, you are doing at least the bare minimum you need to do to be healthy. You don't even have to do it all in one stretch. Go for 2 10-minute walks over the course of the day. The science is pretty clear. You will actually still get most of the same health benefits as one prolonged walk. Just find some way to be moving. Standing up. Standing up is actually really important for good health, and most of us don't do it enough.
There's a term that I've just been whispered into my ear. Fartlek?
Fartlek is great.
Excuse my language.
My son loves to say he's going to go out and fartlek.
What is this?
Fartlek is basically what most of us would call speed play.
Okay.
You can get enormous benefits from just sprinting once in a while. Even if you're walking, pick up your speed, see a tree up ahead of you, walk faster. That's actually called a fartlek workout.
All right, you know, some of the things I do is I just park further away. I take the stairs. I carry my kids up to bed, even though they don't need to be carried up to bed because, you know, it's a fast-paced world. But what I like about your book is that, you know, you focus on some science and some hard facts, but you also have some myth busters out there. So let me throw a few things out at you. Does having a massage after you've exercised help your muscles recover?
I hate to be the bearer of bad news. The science shows that after exercise, if you have a massage, it feels great. So go ahead. If you like it, do it. It doesn't seem to move the lactic acid out of your muscles, which most of us used to think it did. So it probably is not really going to help you recover a lot, but it feels great. So go ahead.
Chocolate milk? versus Gatorade? Do tell.
Chocolate milk actually will help your muscles recover.
Really?
It's very well scientifically established now that it does, in fact, it replenishes the fuels that your muscles use, and it provides the protein you need for the muscles to rebuild themselves. Gatorade, other sports drinks do not. They don't have protein in them.
So is it good advice to drink water during a workout?
Yes.
And then chocolate milk afterwards?
Yes,
so you can treat yourself.
Perfect.
As a fitness expert, any final thoughts, most interesting thing that you've learned in your research? Final thoughts here.
Stand up a lot more. Stand up about every 20 minutes, and then you will not get some of the really unhealthy effects of long-term sedentary behavior. All it takes, stand up. Gretchen
Reynolds, author and New York Times columnist. I wish that we could get a shot of this. Matt Locker's over there doing push-ups. Can we get the camera 4 shot? No, actually we can't. Trust me. Matt Locker is doing, hold on. Oh man, you guys are missing some priceless video here. We'll get back to that later. Gretchen, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. Ah, there he goes. There he goes. All right.